This is Blues Pokemon Mixer random number 67. Folks, let's see how many times we're rolling the damn die for our trainers here. This is a fun mixer. It's one of my favorites that we've done. We got 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and right there is 8 times. Here is our order. I'm gonna send y'all to the table so we can get this thing printed. We're gonna do the same procedure. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I forgot to put my my little lunchbox here in the fridge. I need to go do that here soon. I'll jump in Unleashed right after this Pokemon mixer, says Martha Shark. Yeah, it's Unleashed is one of those where once it starts to get close and people see movement, it usually fills up. We're gonna start with the Gales Rising. And then we'll make our way to the other 2 goodies. Put this away. And I'm back like I never left. I mean, I'm not against the limits of like 2 per person. I think that's better than the 1 SKU per person. It feels kind of bad to walk out with just 2 sleeve boosters, but at least you can walk in and buy 2 sleeve boosters if they're doing that. Sliggoo! I'd rather do that than to walk out empty-handed. Frogadier, Adversity, and Ampharos. We out here. Stunky. Pseudo Awudo. Goodra, and that's a frog. That right there, that's a frog. Mega Greninja. On the double rare, number 2. Naka. Also, can you guys hear the soundboard okay today? I did some changes. Is that actually coming through now? Baltoy. There's a bubbly. Sliggoo. Said soundboard a bit quiet. Okay, I'm gonna do a different thing. I have a different idea. I had 2 ideas. We'll try the second one. Sliggoo. 95 number 5. Ozzy Ryan T. Same level as music. Yeah, it's funny because it's balanced right now to be the exact same level as the music. I did some changes to the music to help it hopefully be a little bit more consistent instead of just a random overly loud one. Then we got Chestnut, Deoxys, and a Delphox. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. That's a spicy meatball. Benny said, "My ears don't lie." What's the second line of that Hips Don't Lie? My hips don't lie. Wow, I don't remember. I used to remember all the lyrics to that song. Shakira. Now we got Trubbish, Gumi, Baltoy, and Cobalion. 64 number 4. That is Ozzy Ryan T. I don't know why I liked that song so much as a kid. I think it's because like I watched an Avatar, like a AMV. You guys remember AMVs where you just edit clips from an anime or show that you like to a song? And I'm starting to feel it's right. I should have just trusted my gut. That felt right, but I didn't think, man. I second guessed myself. Dolphin, Meowstic, and a Magnetic. It was like, I think it was an edit with like Toph from Avatar The Last Airbender. And I would watch that as a kid because Toph was my favorite character. There we got Remoraid, Angela, and Goodra. Toph arguably might still be my favorite character. Like, I've been, like, here and there. If I'm, like, building a PC and I'm not focused on what I'm watching, Avatar: The Last Airbender lately is, like, my, like, show that I play in the background. It'll either be that or Pokemon Horizons. It'll be one of those 2 songs. Or songs. One of those 2 shows. Ninetales, Delibird, and Ho-Oh. I kind of like Avatar a little bit more to be my background show because I've watched it so much that, like, when I'm focused on what I'm working on, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Roxy's performance, Claydol on the illustration rare. That is number 92, number 2, going out to Naka. Easy to sing, addictive, metally, and can dance to it. No fighting. There's a couple songs I look back to that I listened to in mass in my youth, and I'm like, huh. That's a strange one. I mean, like, there's a couple songs from Seal that I was really jamming as a kid. We got Chestspin, Xerneas, and another Xerneas, 2 for 1. No shrimp combo. Kiss from a Rose. Dance with My Father, which, thinking about it now, Dance with My Father, that song's pretty, that's a very emotional and sad song for me to be like a kid being like, I want to listen to that. Mulga, Garbodor, and Mega Pyroar, number 5 on the double rare. Ain't nobody was listening to the lyrics. I mean, especially when I'm a kid. When I'm a youngin'. Who else? UB40? EU40? I used to listen to a decent amount of reggae as a kid. 8, 7, and 1. It's awful because, like, the genre of, I want to say specifically, like, tourist Hawaiian music. Like, specifically tourist Hawaiian music. Like, the Hawaiian music where it's like, you would find that on, like, now that's what I call Hawaii. Now we got Transformation Tone, Ferocity, and Beedrill, number 8. Unknown. Like, apologies to any of our Hawaiian community here that might be present with us, but I cannot listen to Kalohi Kai anymore, man. I can't. I can't, man. I can't. I legit get triggered when I hear Kalohi Kai. It's a micro trigger. It can sway my mood, man. Skunk Tank, Tauros, and Trevenant. E40 the rapper? I gotta look into that. I don't know if I'm remembering that right. It might be biased because there's a big ass billboard on the highway in Vegas right now with E40 on it. So I think I'm just remembering that wrong. Octillery, we got the Bergmite and Gourgeist EX, number 1 on the double rare for Fastigi. Now the cafe I used to work at, worked there for 3 years, and I am not kidding you. The playlist was 2 hours long, which is not long enough for doing 6.5 hour shifts with the same playlist on loop. And it was just Kalohi Kai and then a random other selection of like touristy Hawaiian songs, I would describe it as. I mean, like, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I never minded that song playing at all. I was always fine with that one. But it's like the owners would get so mad if the playlist deviated even a little bit. Like, we would still keep it in the theme of like Hawaiian music. We would just add some new songs. But then the owner just wanted only Kalohi Kai to be playing most of the time. So it's just, I can't, man. I can't. Song had stadium DJs in a chokehold for the early 2000s. What song? I can't click it right now. But now you've got me curious. E40's biggest hit? There is a very strong chance I actually am talking about E40. There is a very strong chance. There we got Metagross Kakuna and the very playable Energy Retrieval. Put up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your hand. Very useful for decks such as Greninja, because Greninja's ability is you may discard a basic energy card from your hand. So if you don't have any water type energies in your hand, play the Energy Retrieval, put 2 in your hand. Now you can use that Shuriken move twice, man. Now you can use it twice. Felipe, Minchino, and that there is some Nitro. Tell me when to go. I mean, I am just gonna have to listen to it. I am just gonna have to listen to it. Pumpkaboo Ampharos on the 0. That is an illustration rare hit right there. That is an illustration rare hit right there. Number 0. Ozzy Ryan T. Gudra. Folks, I'm gonna be honest, it's killing me. I gotta click it. I gotta click it. It's killing me. Straight murder. The curiosity is killing the cat right now. Is this gonna be loud? You know, it's funny because this isn't the song, or this isn't what I was thinking of earlier. But I definitely know that one. It's just, when you got those drums, dude. When you got those drums. When you got drums like that, you gotta bop it. Then we got Trubbish, Avalug, and Gorgeist. Kind of reminds me of like the iconic drums of Timbaland. I can't remember which. Oh, it was Stronger. There's like a story from Kanye where he was like, how do I get those drums that like Timbaland's doing with Justin Timberlake? He's like, you walk into the club, you already know what song it is just from the drums that you're hearing outside of it. And then, if I remember the story correct, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, he eventually gave up and did just reach out to Timbaland. And then Timbaland came in and just worked his magic, and then now Stronger does have those drums. Slick Goo, Froakie, and Bubbly. You put the bubbly energy on the Froakie, and then now you've got a lore correct Froakie right there. It's able to avoid those things with a thin layer of bubbles. Lit Leo. Now we got Beldum, Magnetic, and another Magnetic, 2 for 1. I thought it was UB40 is who I'm thinking of. Am I thinking of UB40? Flaffy, Deoxys, and there's an ultra rare. Mega Drag Algae on 104, number 4. That's going out to Ozzy Ryan T. Getting the dragon disguised as algae. Fampy. We got a Fennekin, number 1, special red on number 2, and a Mega Floette. The red on the bottom of the card of this Mega Floette, always like, it really pops. It's a very deep color of red, man. That's the reggae group? Okay, that's what I was talking about. So you can imagine why I was very quick to listen to the E40 song and immediately know it's not what I'm thinking of, but I do recognize the song. All right, Great Hall, Delphox, and Ampharos. Like, I'm pretty sure if I heard a UB40 song, I'd be okay. It's just very specifically Chloe Kai. It'll make my eye twitch. It'll make my eye twitch. Zubat, Tauros, the 3-tailed ox on the illustration rare. That's number 96. Who's got the number 6? Ozzy Ryan T. They're coming to Niagara Falls in October. UB40? You said 80s British reggae. 80s? I did not know that. I would have thought like mid 90s would have been my guess. That's what would have been my guess. So, like, I definitely know and recognize a lot of their songs, but I don't think I can name a single song. I'm thinking about it now. I think it's because my mom had a CD from UB40 that she'd play in the house. So that's probably what was. I mean, that most definitely is what the influence was there for me to like it as a kid. Same with Seal, Carnivine, Weedle, and Chestnut. Still made stuff in the 90s. I mean, I had a really weird taste of music as a kid. I mean, I have a weird taste of music now, but. So we got Beedrill, number 3 on the double rare, and it's going out to Fast T on the double. I remember when I was like in elementary school, I had a really, really intense obsession with the Beatles. Crazy obsession with the Beatles. It's like to the point now I could still, like, if a Beatles song comes on, there's a high chance I still remember every single word to the song. And then I remember when the Beatles show was in Vegas, I loved that. I have Paul McCartney, his blue suit from Sgt. Pepper's. Like, I've got that bright blue thing that he's got on the cover of the album. Amphros, Golbat, and Emma! There we got Emma on the full art trainer, number 7 for Tommy C. Tan. Decent amount of ultras on here. Do we have a SIR hiding in here? It's actually a very solid booster box, all things considered, with or without the SIR. Just in terms of the hit rates. Watchog, Phantom, and a Nitro. SIR there would have made it crazy though. Alright, let's take all these packs out. That was when everyone loved the Beatles. It was like your first intro to quote unquote good music or good pop. I mean, it's like I liked all their albums too. I'd listen to all of them. Like even right now, I don't think I would be able to tell you what my favorite album is. I think like gun to my head, I would say Sgt. Pepper's. That's my knee-jerk response. Would be Sgt. Pepper's. Like I didn't start like getting I didn't start getting into EDM until honestly, I want to say when I listened to Deadmau5 when I was like in 7th or 8th grade or whatever. Or maybe that was 6th grade? It might have been 6th grade. I got into EDM real young. Like, and it was funny because I didn't have anyone to really talk about EDM with at that age. Nobody was bopping EDM. We've got the Feraligatr. Let me put it in its case here. We're gonna random this. This will be the number 2 spot when we do the random at the end. It's been a hard day's night. Every time I hear that song, I just hear the screaming from the live performances. My God, the screaming. I don't even think BTS pulling out screaming fans like that. There's our 2 promos. The Feraligatr will be the number 1 spot when we do the random at the end, and then the big old promo will be the number 2. We're gonna do our usual order right here with this one. High School University when Trapnium took off. It was at its peak popularity, fun times. I was so into Deadmau5. And I think that's why, like, deep at my core, I think House is just right there as one of my favorites. And then I really like Italian techno, like Gigi D'Agostino. I got a real soft spot for D'Agostino. Garganackle, Jinx, and there's a Meganium. But Gigi is specifically because when I did Taekwondo, I've mentioned I did it like 12 years. My teacher had a Gigi album that he would blast, and he would be blasting that Italian techno while we're sparring. We got Lakix, Milcery, and Toxtricity. That's the first time in these little mixers that we haven't seen anything out of either of those two. Usually Mega Evolutions gives us a little guess. Ascended Heroes! Show us something good. It's been a minute since we've seen ya. Tepig, 2 for 1. And Terapagos. I got 3 more, come on. Come on. Meowth. Forest of Vitality. Ah, yes. Carbink. Love the colors in this card. Really love the colors. Just drawn really well, man. That one is number 2, 242. Naka with the number 2. on the Carbink illustration rare. There we have Colossal Zero. And there's the energy. Montreal with Bauer after he released Harlem Shake and just blaze with higher. He said, taking some fun stuff. I mean, Harlem Shake in like a live music setting like that. I mean, was everybody doing their crazy stuff? It's funny how he circled right back around the Bauer. Circled right back. I'm curious about that new album he dropped. I'm seeing a lot of hype around it. Last pack of Ascended. Come on. Rayquaza? Togekiss. Still waiting to see something friggin' massive from Ascended Heroes here in the TCG room. The one we're all waiting for. The one we're all waiting for. Outdoor music festival in the middle of winter, and I promise you most of those people weren't cold. There's probably a lot of folks sweating. Okay. And... You know, I'm not disappointed, but we have seen this trio a significant amount of times more than the other two, huh? Zero Spot Ozzy Orion T with the Turtwig. There's the Chimchar on the number 1 for Fastigi. And then my favorite of the 3, that adorable Piplup. That is the number 2 for Naka with the Piplup. With the Piplup. Do love these cards. I love the artwork. I love the style. It's very, like, it's unique. And I'm not saying unique in like the way a person describes food they don't like. We're like, oh, it's interesting. No, like this is genuinely, it's that good kind of unique. Like, it is a uniform art style that you can see across all of them. The artwork does connect on these. Very, very nice. We're gonna do the random real quick to see who will be getting the promo cards. And then right after that, we'll do the recap on the break. Alrighty. Oh, I'm on the wrong browser. There we go. Okay, on the die we have 5 times. Good luck all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is 5 times with the 5 pips. We got Tommy C10 getting the promo and Ozzy Ryan T with the jumbo. Gonna say the numbers as we see them here. We've got 3, 5, 1, 7, or that's another 1, pardon me. 5, 4, 2. We got our illustration rares, 2, 6, 0, 2, 5. We got our ultra rares, 7, 4, 8, 8. And our beautiful illustration series 1 cards. We got 0, Chimchar in the number 1, and the little guy. That is the number 2. Folks, that was Blues Pokemon Mixer Random number 67. Oh, 67. It's still crazy to me. I mean, memes on the internet nowadays, dude.